Okay, good morning, everyone. This is Karl F. Rose recording from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Wednesday, August 2nd, 2020. Yesterday, I did a video from my tablet and I was talking about security cameras. And unfortunately, halfway through the video, I accidentally disabled the microphone. So, but the first half of the video came out. The audio came out. Second half, which really wasn't so important, there's actually no audio. I'm going to probably edit that later and just put in a voiceover on that. But I'll look at it. But anyway, so if you're wondering if you saw that video yesterday, yeah, that was my fault. I accidentally disabled it without realizing it. But today, let's talk about something. Um, if you really want to check your Wi-Fi, and let me kind of angle this here, see if I can get myself in a better. Okay, I'm actually getting a good. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got to turn my hat up a little bit, get more of my face. Okay. Um, and anyway, so yeah, this morning I just want to talk about Wi-Fi analytics. There's an app. It's a Netgear app. You don't have to have a Netgear product. I do have Netgear products. It's kind of nice, but um, it's free. Get it on Google Play. It's up here in the left-hand corner of the screen that we're looking at. We'll go into that in a second. And it just gives you an idea um, of what's going on, because there's so many things that can affect your how your Wi-Fi works. For me personally, I live in a high Wi-Fi area, and we have construction going on, which doesn't help. And especially when during the middle of the day, when they have the person with the stop sign and they have these big trucks with their CBs and they're right out in front, and I'm trying to do something on there, really messes up the Wi-Fi signal and the interference, and it just makes my life miserable. But that's life. That's just the way it goes. It's this area that I'm stuck in. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get into this. It's up in the upper left-hand corner. See the N Wi-Fi analytics. Again, it's free. Um, you don't have to have Netgear, and let's just tap on that. And okay, now my face is going to cover a lot of this, so actually I'm going to probably have to reduce my face size here. Okay, yeah, let's move my face down here. Now as we look, as I have the interval up there, and considering all the construction people out there right now currently, um, you can see the graph. It says it's between good and best, which actually is not too bad. Um, I mean, it could be poor, and plus it's raining and all kinds of garbage to really make Wi-Fi signals miserable. So let me move this up here a little bit, and then down here on the bottom of the screen, you've got the little signal thing where I'm at here, and the home. Um, I don't have. I could see where my signal is. I could go to my bedroom, my home office, blah blah blah, and then test it from. I'm really close to my router right now. I'm about 5 or 6 feet away from my router, but I could go into a different parts of my apartment and set that up and see how the signal is going through walls and that sort of thing. So that's kind of nice. Now let's hit this little signal area here, and it's loading, and then it shows you all the see, and it shows you all the you can scroll and you can see all the networks in your area. And I know there are certain networks in my area that are a pain in my butt, that give me problems, and I know who the good ones are. um, and so anyway, so yeah, and it shows you that. Now let me move my face again, and let's go to here. This radio signal. This is the the best part here. I very rarely use the last two, so I won't even go into them. I'll show you them, but I won't go to them. This is the one that I use more importantly. This, okay, let me move my hand. Okay, now see, I'm on channel 4, and the number of networks on this channel is 2. It means, and there it says great. Recommended channels 4 or 8. I'm on one of the recommended channels. Let's move my head up here. And as you can see, channel 1 poor. There's a number of networks 10 poor. 4, the channel that I'm on right now, 2, great. Channel 6, 10, that's poor. Channel 8, there's 1, that's best. So I'm doing great. I mean, I could go into channel 8, change to channel 8 if I wanted to, but that would put me from best to great, so there's no need to do that. And then channel 11, 8 networks poor. So when you have a whole bunch of networks on there, it's just going to slow down. It's going to make your life miserable. Let's just go over these last 2 here, and okay, now this shows me, so that shows my signal strength. That little there, and that's my network there. I can look at all the other networks if I want, and then this last one. Okay, now and then again, there's the signal strength. So I'm pretty much right at the top on that. Anyway, yes, Netgear, it's free. It's a great tool to use when you want to check your Wi-Fi signal, and that way you can determine how your. I like to do this early in the morning, and it gives me a good idea whether I'm going to have a really good day or a really bad day. But I also check it on my other devices throughout the day just to see. And especially I change if I'm having problems or things seem to be weird, I go right into this app and then I look at things and then I know pretty much what's going on, and that saves me a phone call to my ISP and that sort of thing. And I can look at it and see, okay, well, we got things going on here. And in a worst case scenario, I change my channel. I go into my router settings as an admin, log in and change the channel. And there's ways of doing that. I'll save that for another video. But anyway, if you like these videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. And hit the thumbs up button. It's my understanding that sometimes that doesn't work, so you gotta tap the thumbs up button, because sometimes when you hit the thumbs up button, it gives you a thumbs down. I don't know, there's crazy stuff going on with that. So and then plus I've got 2 other channels. I've got my podcast channel, Karl's Corner Podcast, and then my cat channel, All About Job. So be sure to check those out too. So anyway, just wanted to get this out. Hopefully I didn't accidentally turn off my mic on this one like I did yesterday. But I'll fix up that other video and do a voiceover on that. So anyway, we'll talk to you later. Have a good day.